She also says that he broke into her house. She called the cops, but the cops didn't do anything. Well, in this audio, okay, this shows how scared she really was.
He's been worse than ever. And then, like, I have to lock myself in the room or he'll try to, break in. And I'm just ready to go.
Waking me up at all hours and causing a big fight right before I go to sleep, so I'm angry, and then waking me up, just doing ignorant shit. Moving forward, I don't know how it's going to be because I don't want to raise my daughters near this person anymore. So he would just stay at home and literally sit.
I've seen some crazy things in my life, but this is some crazy shit.
Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to react to Wes Watson and Angie's relationship, as some call it, a toxic relationship. Stay tuned for the very end, and there's going to be some words from Angie about Wes Watson and some wisdom from one Mr. John Bravo. So let's get this video rolling.
So this war between Wes Watson, that three-haired comb-over piece of shit, and his girlfriend, the one he turned into a blow-up doll, Angie, right? It's reached levels that I didn't think was possible. I haven't seen a shit show like this since Ronnie and Sammy on the Jersey Shore. Do you guys remember those assholes? She leaves, she comes back, he blows up her phone every minute, every hour of the day like a little crazy ex-bitch does. He tries to break in her house, she calls the cops on him, and all of this, why? Because he just wanted his dick sucked and to be greeted a certain way.
We're at the house and I'm wanting my dick sucked and I can't get my fucking dick sucked, I'm pissed.
And her, she just wanted the money. I've never seen some shit like this in my life, and the thing is, they're posting this all on social media for the whole world to see. But you guys know me, and I wanted to know what was really going on behind the scenes, and I have my ways of getting shit that nobody is supposed to see.
I have to lock myself in the room or he'll try to, break in.
When I saw it and I heard it, I don't know to tell you guys to go get a pizza or 3 bags of popcorn, cause wait until I show you this shit.
He keeps me sleep deprived. He doesn't let me sleep. He's waking me up at all hours and causing a big fight right before I go to sleep, so I'm angry, and then waking me up, just doing ignorant shit. Moving forward, I don't know how it's going to be because I don't want to raise my daughters near this person anymore. So he would just stay at home and literally sit in the room and wait for me to have 5 minutes alone, so that way he could be like, I want my dick sucked, I want to have sex, I want this, I want that. And I'm like, dude, I haven't had 5 seconds, and he just sits in the room and you can feel his heavy energy. And I'm like, I can be so mad at Wes for being a piece of shit to me.
So first, you know this asshole.
Wes Watson always sees his social media as a reality show, and Angie said she would get back at Wes because she said you don't want to F with her and find out. So she might just be a crazy ex trying to get back at her man, and Wes Watson is just trying to financially hurt Angie. Who knows? Who do you believe in this toxic relationship video? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps with the channel. Subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know, who do you believe, Angie or Wes? And now, let's continue with the video.
Peggy, we used to make fun of that mole. He had this huge gross mole on his shoulder, and we're all like, this guy's a millionaire. Why isn't he chopping that shit off? He's filming it, popping it in front of people's eyes, and we don't want to see it. And then he went and cut it off because he got insecure about it. And then he didn't like being bald. So he went and put this tattoo on his head that looked like a 3-hair comb over. We made fun of that. And then he goes and puts another one to fix it. And he ended up looking like RoboCop. Well, remember those white pants, those skin-tight pantyhose bitch-like pants he used to wear that girls normally wear, those white pants to show off their ass, but he ain't got ass, so I don't know what he's trying to show off. Well, we made fun of him for that one. Well, you know what he's wearing now? He's wearing big white baggy pants now because he got tired of all the shit he was getting, and that got me thinking, how did he even put up those white pants? Because if, we tried to put those up, it would hurt. But then I remembered he's got a micro machine in those pants, so that shit didn't matter for him. So after my last video, you guys remember when I showed this war starting to erupt between him and Angie, right? Well, 15 minutes after my video, remember, he's a fan. He watches all my videos, right? Well, 15 minutes after, he posted this.
You guys, when you see people online who make videos about other men all day, just sit them down real quick and say, it's okay, bro. Like, one day you're going to get your own life. You don't have to worry about Wes. Like, just work really hard, and maybe one day, like, people will give a fuck about you. You don't have to talk about other men. Like, you could be your own man. You could be your own man one day.
But let me tell you something, Peggy.
Wes Watson is so sensitive that when people start to say stuff about him online, maybe his commenters, he starts to change things. Like, he removed that mold that he once had. Everyone says that's probably where he got his wisdom. That's why he was making a lot of videos that were helping, I guess, some people. But once he got that removed, then his videos just went to basic alpha male scam courses. And then he starts to get hurt because people were making fun of his hair. Then he starts to put the tattoo on his head. So now Mr. John Bravo was saying that he wears, he used to wear white pants. Now he's wearing baggy white pants because what people were saying to him online. Well, he's very sensitive about what people say, their criticism. He gets offended. One thing we can learn about this is not to be like Wes Watson in the fact that he is so sensitive that he can't take criticism. He gets hurt about what people say to him online. So that's one thing we can learn, not to be like these alpha males. They get very hurt by comments that people say to them. So let's go keep on continuing with the video.
When I'm done with this video, by the time you watch it, right, you're gonna realize why I don't care if people care about me and my personal life, because it's not making you look like your own man. It's making you look like a crazy little bitch.
You could be your own man. You could be your own man one day.
So as I was saying, since my last video, things have gotten worse for these two assholes. Angie left, and then she came back.
So you guys, are we getting back together or aren't we? Stay tuned.
So yesterday I went over to Wes's house to pick up some things right before his group call, and he had some food there. Loon had some French fries. He recorded, put it online, and I wasn't ready to be online. I didn't want to do any of that because he wants to change and flip the narrative. We're not back together, but that doesn't mean that I want to be, I'm trying to keep things cordial because he's somebody that I do care about, and he's going through a lot, and I want to be there for him. And it's real life, you guys. Like, he might be going away. I can't just turn my back completely when I might not even see him for a while. So it puts me in a very tough situation, and I'm just trying to navigate it in the highest and best ways, and keep things cordial.
She said she came back because she cared about him going to prison. She wanted to be there for him. But when I show you this, do you think it was for that or for something else?
I don't know. He might go to jail, or I don't know. I really hope he does, just so he could get his fucking lesson. But he withholds money from me, and then if I don't, and then he'll say weird things like, you didn't kiss me when you walk out of the room. That's it. I'm not helping you. I'm not doing anything for you. You can't do a simple thing of kissing me when you walk out the room or greet me when I come in. And I'm like,
in this part of the video, Angie is saying she wouldn't do stuff like give him kisses, give Wes Watson kisses, and give him other things that he was wanting, but she was just wanting money from this relationship. Everybody knew that. And Wes Watson wanted to use money to kind of control Angie, which is both wrong. Both these situations are wrong. We shouldn't just be with someone for money, and we shouldn't use money to control someone. But these people, they were saying that it was true love in the beginning, that they love each other. Wes Watson was saying Angie truly loves Wes, and Angie was saying that she truly loved Wes as well. And Wes was saying that he truly loves Angie. It's always until the breakup, then things go rocky for a lot of people, and the truth starts to come out. So, but they're not who they claim to be, lovebirds or in love. It was either for monetary gains or power to control the other person. So don't be like that. Don't use money to control someone, and don't do anything for money, and don't go to any relationship just for money. That's something we can learn from this part of the video.
Dude, this guy's fucking retarded. I'm sick of somebody trying to put me down when I'm trying so hard to take care of kids, to fucking take care of this retarded ass guy's weird sexual needs while he's disrespecting me.
So after that, Wes started going crazy. Who knows what influence he was under, right? He called her phone every minute, every hour of the day, not just on one number, because you put one number, you block it. He used one of those apps to make another number and bomb her shit again, like those crazy exes do. And then the texts that actually went through, you know what he's telling her? He's telling her he's going to give that money that he knows she needs to another girl. And then he takes pictures of himself with girls nude and sends it to her.
I was like, dude, this guy's fucking stupid as fuck and psychologically ill. And I was like, you're a retard, dude. A fucking dumbass. I hope he overdoses, dies, or kills himself. Like, I don't know. Like, just, I don't give a shit. I really don't care whether he lives or dies. I don't want anything to do with him. And even if he has some other bitch and he goes and buys her a $10,000 purse on purpose in front of me to try to get me upset, I don't care. I just don't want that bitch to touch me again. Like, to have sex with me, to look at me, to have me in his life for anything. No, I don't want anything to do with this dude anymore.
Now, remember my last video when I said it was sad? And I'm going to say again, it's sad to see anyone go back to their old habits, old vices, right? Because it can ruin your life really fast. Very hard to come out of it, right? Well, the last video we alluded to it, and Angie also alluded to it. Well, now, in this clip again that nobody's supposed to hear, she confirms it.
What we can learn from this situation is that we should not bash each other if we went through a breakup like these two are doing. Angie said she was going to get back at Wes or F and find out or something like that. So she might just be saying these things just to get back at Wes. Of course, Wes is going to say things to get back at Angie, and we should never destroy each other's character. The Bible calls that evil speaking, when you tear down another person's character, because you're basically like killing them, but you're killing their character, really. Making them look bad, especially online. That's so foolish. That's so junior high-ish or high school-ish. But we should not act like children trying to hurt other people. But these guys, they claim they're self-improvement, personal development gurus. But that's not personal development, because you're hurting each other. You're making yourself look bad. You're making your own character look bad. So what we can learn from this is not to do that and be better. Learn from our mistakes, maybe in a relationship, and grow from there. And be a better person. be the bigger person. But these two should not get back into a relationship right after. They should grow from there. Of course, they're not going to do that because Angie needs money. She should get a job so she doesn't have to be supported by men. And Wes, well, he's another case, but he should not be in a relationship for a while. He should just improve himself mentally, but he never thinks that he did anything wrong. So he thinks he's perfect. So how can you be a personal development guru or self-improvement guru and think you're perfect and you don't need a change? That means you don't need to get better. So he's this right there. He's this fake, pretty much. But we should just keep on improving because only you can control your narrative. And check out JohnBravoFilms. He works hard at his craft and it's easy to react to his videos. But stay tuned for the very end of this video because there's going to be some wisdom from John Bravo and words from Angie exposing Wes Watson. Everybody, see you in the next video, and I'm going to change my format next Monday. Stay tuned for that next Monday. So everybody, stay awesome.
Like, I can't live here anymore. You're doing drugs. You're fucking with me all day, every day. I don't want Loon to pick up your baggies of cocaine. You flip out like as his nose is bleeding. And then I'll go in the baby likes to go in his room to watch TV. And then I'll go in there just to sit there and watch her because he does coke and then he licks it and puts it on his gums and all that stuff. And then I don't want him to go kiss my baby. So I've just been trying to save up money or hustle him for what, not even hustle him, dude, just fucking doing whatever I can just to have him give me money. It's sick. I can't stand him. He's a real piece of shit.
So this is where things get really dark. You remember how on Instagram, I'm going to show these here on the screen, she was showing how he has a gun. She's scared to go back to the house because of it, because she doesn't know what he's going to do. She also says that he broke into her house. She called the cops, but the cops didn't do anything. Well, in this audio, okay, this shows how scared she really was.
He's been worse than ever. And then, like, I have to lock myself in the room or he'll try to, like, break in. And I'm just ready to go. I don't care what happens to him, good, bad. I don't care. I just want to be done.
So now we've all seen how this shit show has played out in front of all of us online. And you can obviously tell this is a toxic relationship. And for some of us, maybe most of us, we've had toxic relationships in our life.